Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here in Foley Square. It's raining, but we're here for the jury deliberations in U.S. versus Larry Ray. They began the tail end of yesterday after the jury instruction, and they'll pick up starting now. Any notes will report, any verdict will report. Across the river in the Eastern District, on the Eastern Front, also the 1MBD Roger Ang trial, Jolo, has begun. It began yesterday with slightly under 2 hours of deliberation. The jury sent out two notes, one saying that today, if they don't reach a verdict, they'll knock off at 4, and the other seeking the entirety of the testimony, direct and cross, of Roger Ang's wife. Not yet Tim Leisner. If it goes on, expect them to see a big request for that. So we're covering both down to the end, but we turn now to yesterday's, not clown show. We've been, we try to call them as we see them. Usually the UN is a clown show. Yesterday was the obituary. Vladimir Zelenskyy spoke by big screen to the Security Council, and although you'll hear it reported that he's, this part of it will be taken out, he said if the UN does nothing on this, it should dissolve itself, and it should. And I heard many people one, they sort of brushed over that and just said, focused on other things that he said, and not that he's calling for a security conference in Kyiv to start a new organization or new architecture. Look, the League of Nations went out because it failed. The Security Council is failing worse than the League of Nations. And here's the real thing. Somebody said, well, if they took Russia's veto away, then you could definitely stop this war. You know what? Not true. Not true. The UN still wouldn't stop anything. You see, it has no power. It has no will. All of this, I just was listening to yesterday's testimony by Linda Thomas Greenfield of the U.S. mission saying we're going to have real effect by taking Russia off the Security Council, off the Human Rights Council. Totally false. Cameroon is on it. Saudi Arabia. It has zero impact. So the way it's reported is really troubling to me because it's failing, and the top guy has lied about sexual abuse, about bribes from China, about censorship. The UN should be dissolved. See you in Kyiv. To be continued.